Close your eyes for a moment and imagine two futures standing in front of you. One is loud, fast, and tempting. It promises comfort right now. Sleep a little more. Spend a little extra. Avoid the hard thing today. It feels harmless. The other future is quieter. It asks for effort. It demands patience. It asks you to delay what you want for what you need. One path feels easy now, but heavy later. The other feels heavy now, but light later. This is the quiet power of delayed gratification. We live in a world addicted to instant rewards. Everything is designed to remove waiting. Food arrives in minutes. Entertainment never ends. Validation is one tap away. Waiting feels outdated, almost foolish. But the uncomfortable truth is this: anything meaningful grows slowly. Strength, wealth, peace, self-respect. None of these arrive instantly. Most people do not lack intelligence or potential. They lack patience. They give up long-term rewards for short-term relief. They choose comfort not because it is right, but because it is easy. And easy choices feel good today, but they always send the bill tomorrow. Delayed gratification is not about suffering. It is about choosing your suffering, because life will demand effort either way. You can struggle now with discipline or struggle later with regret. The Stoics understood this deeply. They believed that freedom is not doing whatever you want, but wanting only what truly serves you. Every time you resist an impulse, you strengthen control over your own mind. And that control changes everything. You stop reacting. You start choosing. You stop being dragged by cravings and start moving with intention. Look at nature. A tree does not rush its growth. It builds roots before it reaches the sky. If it grows too fast without depth, the first storm destroys it. Humans are no different. When success comes without discipline, it collapses under pressure. Delayed gratification teaches you to invest instead of consume, to build instead of show, to prepare instead of pretend. It is choosing to stay home and learn while others chase noise, choosing to save while others spend, choosing silence when ego wants to speak. This path often feels lonely. There are no likes for discipline, no applause for restraint. But something powerful happens quietly. You start trusting yourself, and self-trust is rare. It becomes the foundation of confidence that does not depend on approval. You begin to realize that happiness is not found in constant pleasure. It is found in progress, in knowing you are becoming someone you respect. The sacrifice you make today is not punishment. It is a gift to the version of you who will live freer, calmer, and stronger. One day you will wake up and notice the weight is lighter. Choices feel easier. Fear is smaller. And you will understand that freedom did not arrive suddenly. It was built patiently, one delayed decision at a time. There comes a moment when motivation disappears, when discipline feels boring, when results are invisible and doubt starts whispering that this effort is pointless. This is the moment where most people quit, not because they failed, but because they got tired of waiting. Delayed gratification is tested not when you are inspired, but when you are exhausted. This is why purpose matters. Sacrifice without meaning becomes unbearable. But when you know why you are waiting, patience becomes possible. Ask yourself what kind of freedom you want. Freedom from stress, freedom from debt, freedom from constantly proving yourself. When your sacrifices are connected to a clear future, they stop feeling random. Delayed gratification does not mean becoming harsh or joyless. Balance matters. Even Stoic philosophy teaches moderation, not denial. Enjoy rest, but do not escape into it. Enjoy pleasure, but do not depend on it. The goal is control, not punishment. Think of discipline like training a muscle. At first it feels weak. You fail often. You give in. That is normal. Growth does not require perfection. It requires repetition. Each time you delay an impulse, even slightly, you reinforce an identity. You become someone who can wait, someone who finishes what they start. And waiting creates space. Space between emotion and action. In that space lies wisdom. Not every urge needs a response. Not every feeling deserves obedience. The ability to pause is one of the highest forms of strength. Delayed gratification also brings calm. Anxiety often comes from avoidance. When you face things early, they lose their power. Bills handled on time, skills built slowly, problems solved before they grow. Responsibility reduces fear. You may look around and feel behind. Others seem to enjoy life while you're working quietly. Remember this. You see their rewards, not their consequences. Social media hides the cost. You are not slow. You are strategic. Real freedom is having options. The ability to say no, to walk away, to choose peace over chaos. And options only come to those who prepared when it was uncomfortable. One day the effort compounds. The habits stack. The sacrifices pay interest. And suddenly life feels spacious. Not because you escaped effort, but because you mastered it. Delayed gratification is not about becoming better than others. It is about becoming free from your worst impulses. Free from regret. Free from constant craving. Free to live intentionally. If this message connects with you, take a moment and reflect. Where can you delay today to win tomorrow? What comfort is stealing from your future freedom? Share your thoughts, struggles, or experiences in the comments. Someone else might need your story to stay patient one more day.